Yo, is good, boys. We're back. As you can see, hopefully my camera doesn't keep turning off. That would be annoying as hell, but I hope you boys been good. Literally just been grinding like usual. I can't complain, man. So today, obviously by the title, thumbnail, y'all see that I'm gonna be going over basically the effect that Trump has on this strategy, right? 2, 3 videos ago, guys, I literally gave you my blueprint for free on how I make some bread from trading, right? You guys are going through the journey of getting this withdrawal with me. You guys see that I'm up 1,500 on the funded account. Gonna get the payout next week if everything goes good. So I just really, really, really want to take you guys deeper into the strategy, give you guys this free value, because it's just I enjoy doing it. So today we're going to be going over how to avoid losses when Trump's talking because Trump has a huge effect on the market, guys. And like we could go to yesterday around, you know, 1 p.m. and we see that Trump literally spoke right at 1 p.m. So what does that mean? That New York session is still going on. So New York session opens as, pre-market opens 5, and then 6:30 actual market opens here, and then it closes at 2. So yesterday I woke up at 6, looked at Trump's daily schedule because I already know that that boy be speaking every freaking day. So um let's go to Thursday, which was yesterday, and I woke up here, found out that Trump was speaking. So what did I do? I didn't trade because I already know that every time Trump speaks during New York session, the opens always ass. And you guys can back test this with NASDAQ. You guys can back test with US 30. Most of the time for the month, you might get a win on it, but most likely you're going to be down total for the whole month when he is speaking. So yeah, you guys got to back test it. And with this strategy, for the last 3 months, Nasdaq's been cooking. Previously, Nasdaq was trash in the beginning of the year. The strategy wasn't really popping on it. That's why I was trading US 30 that whole time. Now, US 30 dried up. So what do? We switch to our next pair. We adjust with the markets, which is Nasdaq. So, um, that's what it is. So we see that Nasdaq's been performing. So what do? We adjust to the market and we go to Nasdaq. So obviously, guys, right here, yesterday morning, I was waiting, knowing that Trump was going to speak. So I already knew that I wasn't going to trade because guess what? I'm not going to risk my capital. Um, because I know from previous data that every time Trump talks, we literally lose. And we go here, 1 p.m. during New York, Trump speaks, and he's speaking about politics, foreign affairs. Obviously, he's speaking about tariffs, which really has a huge effect on the. When he talks about tariff, guys, the market's pretty shitty for like a week. Like it has an effect on the momentum during the open. So that's why I know when Trump's talking about tariffs, when he's putting these new percentages out, I really have to be careful because I know that the market's going to be super volatile. The spreads are going to be more expensive and larger. So obviously, if you haven't watched the previous strategy video, I need you to go watch it because you're not going to understand what I'm about to do. But as you can see, boys, you guys know the strategy already. The candle closed red. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our 25-point indication for our entry on the wick. We're going to put our 25 point, right? Okay. So this is looking good, right? We see all this liquidity sitting above and below. We have obviously this uptrend on the 5 minute. We could break structure to the downside, wipe out all this liquidity we have sitting. I'll turn on the tool. We have liquidity where these green lines are. So obviously we see that we have a good, decent support foundation here. We also have so much liquidity sitting above to be taking out on both of these levels. So we see this, we see that the open's about to happen, but like I said, Trump's speaking. So usually when Trump speaks, the market always plays around during the open. You're gonna catch a loss if you're trading this specific strategy. This might not relate to this strategy to yours, but it does to mine. And guess what? I could essentially go for a 1-to-1 and have a higher win rate. but for some reason I just can't, and I rather just go for that 1 to 2, be more patient, and if it does come down to the wire where I need to start going for 1 to 1s because Nasdaq might be drying up or US 30 might be going crazy, then we'll go for the 1 to 1 and I'll get a better win rate. But my win rate right now is like 80%, so I don't think it's that bad. So obviously we have our 25 point indication here, right? So we go here, boom, we get our entry right when it hits the top of this red box, right? So boom, I would be in a position for a buy here. Obviously our stop loss is always the same. It's always going to be 25 points. So we see that here, right? We take that off. We're going to go for our 1 to 2 to make $1,000. And this is when Trump's speaking. So when I seen this yesterday, I was like, okay, it's a 50-50. But for some reason, the market just doesn't look like it wants to give you a win. Trump has a huge effect. When he speaks, the market does, it moves, but it moves choppy, and you're going to get chopped up and you're going to lose with this strategy. So we see this happen. Look at that. Literally, boys. First candle prints, we close above these highs, take out this liquidity, and instantly the next candle is this big ass candle, doji, or not doji, big ass candle. It literally just prints. What does it do? Right? Literally just fakes you out to the minimum, almost wicks you out. And then look, like you guys saw it, the previous candle literally just lost. So that's a prime example. And that's one loss. We can go to many more days. So we'll go to like two more examples just so I could show you. But yes, I've been trading this strategy for over a year, basically. Um, the market has just been choppy every time Trump speaks. So that's why I save myself from the loss by avoiding those mistakes that I previously made. And that's just another step to becoming a profitable trader. That's just another step to bettering your strategy so you can become a better payout, better trader and get that payout. So you can get that $5,000, $6,000 withdrawal and essentially start to change your life day by day, right? So obviously we see that we have this is on Tuesday, August 5th. As you can see, if we go to Forex Factor, we see that Trump spoke at 5 a.m. So he had a huge effect on the market already. As you can see, around 5, we had this big, 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 big move in the market, right? We have like a 100 point push to the downside. So what do? We see the strategy here. We're gonna put our candle, we're gonna have our 25 point entry here. We're gonna have our 25 point entry here. And if you took this trade, let's see how it would play out. So you would have instantly got your entry right here. Okay. So you would have got your entry there. You would have put your 25 point stop loss like the strategy said. You would have you would have aimed for your 1 to 2 ratio. And then instantly you take it off. What happens? Your stop loss is there. You're like, okay, I got a good entry. I'm in profit like 300 bucks. And instantly you get faked out and a reversal happens. And as you can see, we clearly took out this low. So you would think we might drop and take out this liquidity that's sitting down here, but no. But why does the market do this? It's because of Trump. There's so much data that backs this. It's not even funny. So that's why I stay away from trading when Trump speaks, just because he has a very, very strong impact on the economy when he speaks, and especially with these new tariff percentages. And we can go to Wednesday, July 30th, and we'll check that out as the last one. But when you're trading this strategy, you do not want to trade when Trump's speaking. You want to save yourself from these losses. So, and you know what? It's very hard to be disciplined as well. Like not you're not always going to be disciplined. You're going to overtrade. You might wake up one morning and be like, you know what, Trump's talking, but you know what? I feel like I could beat him. I could just scalp it real quick and then boom, you think you're heavy, you think you're cool, and then you just get cooked. So that's just what it is. And as you can see here, let's say we traded here, right? We have a clear kind of consolidation in the market. We might be looking out for a breakout to take out all this liquidity we have sitting above and below. So what would you do with the strategy? Like I said, you would mark it up on the candle wick. You would have your 25 point. entry point here, and then you would also have your 25-point entry here. Um, so if we do this, let's see what happens. Trump's speaking, by the way. So as you can see, instant, boys and girls, instant entry. You're in this trade, bam, you get in it within a minute, 2 minutes, whatever, however fast the candle moved. Boom, you have your 25-point stop loss. You're like, okay, I'm gonna take this off, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get my one to two, 1 to 2, and then instantly you get rejected and you lose. So that's just a prime example. And you guys need to back test this. You can go back and see data over months and even a year that when Trump is speaking, he has a very huge effect on the market. Ever since he got into these markets in January 20th, ever since he spoke, he just has an insane effect on the markets. So we need to be careful. We need to be disciplined when we're trading this strategy because the only way that this is going to happen is if we don't trade when Trump speaks, we stay disciplined, we backtest data, we continue to learn because that is the only way to make it out. If you're not backtesting data, if you're not putting all your time and effort into this trading shit, you will never make it. And that's just reality. And that's why every day I work my hardest on these charts. Every day I'm looking for something new when I'm trading. Why did this happen? Let's look at news. Let's go a little bit more into detail with news. Let's see what Trump specifically talked about. That's how I figured out when he specifically talks about tariffs, you're going to want to really not trade that day. And that's why I don't even trade when he speaks in New York session. If he speaks at 2 p.m., I'll trade New York because New York ends at 2. So it won't really have an effect on the open. But when he trades when he talks anytime before 2, honestly, I'm just out the market. I'm not even going to risk it. And you can see, I just showed you, you literally just had 3 back-to-back losses when Trump traded. So, that's pretty much it for this video. I literally just broke down on how you lose and why you lose when Trump trades. I need you guys to go back test this. And I want us to win, baby. We're gonna show up on Monday again. We're gonna be live trading again. I'm gonna post whether we win, whether we lose. It doesn't matter. You're gonna see it. And I want you boys to go follow me on IG. It's John X Moon. I also have a free Discord. You guys need to join it. I post all my trades in there. I'm gonna start on Monday. This is fresh, and we're gonna go crazy. We're gonna take over the industry day by day. Just putting all our effort into this. I'm really trying, boys. I hope you guys just enjoy these videos and leave a comment down below if this is helping you. And I want you guys to DM me on Instagram if you have any questions. Join the Discord and just do anything you need, guys. Um, I just really want you guys to let me know and leave comments on videos that I can make. I really want you guys to learn this. I want you guys to understand what I'm trying to say. So that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be safe. We're gonna show up Monday and show out, and let's do it, baby.